Hi, my name is Collins, and my testimony is on Bible Foundations 1. I did not want to take Bible Foundations at all. I thought I was good with the several classes I had taken from the churches that I had attended. Jesse tried to talk me into it, but did not succeed. I eventually decided to take the class out of respect for Pastor Tom. Yeah. After he had what he referred to as a father-son conversation with me. Yeah. In the beginning of the classes, I was just going through the motions. But with time, that changed. Taking the class has shaken the very foundation of my walk with God. In many ways, I never imagined. I learned a lot. And here are the few things that I'd like to share with you. In lesson 1, we learned the names of God and how he reveals himself to us. The names of God teach me this, that whatever I need in this life, God is. And I'll find those needs in him. For example, Yahweh Rohi, God is my shepherd. And as his sheep, he will protect me and guide me. Yahweh Shammah, God's presence will always be with me. Yahweh Shalom, I love this. God is my peace. And in the midst of any storm that will come my way, he will always be there with me. The second thing is this. I lead with faith in my spiritual gift, and that's from Carpenter Series. In lesson 18, we learned something that was very new to me. Faith is not based on how big my ability to believe, which is what I've always believed in. Instead, faith is based on how big my God is. Yeah. That's a game changer for me. And the final thing is in lesson 23, Jesus taught us that we are to first deal with our own contribution to a conflict, even if we are innocent. This typically involves getting God's perspective, which may be different from ours. During this lesson, Tony shared a story where he had asked someone to do something for him because he wasn't going to be available. That individual failed to do that. Tony asked God to help him to deal with the situation. And God told him to apologize to that individual for making him responsible for that. And I sat at the back of that class with Belinda. And immediately we looked at each other and our African mind set in. And then we reacted, this is too much now. That didn't sound right to me at all. Now, I had gone through a similar situation like that, and the way I react is I get upset, and I talk to others about the situation, except the only person that I felt was responsible for how I was feeling. And so after Tony shared that, later I was really convicted. And I asked God to forgive me for my sin, and I repented of that. That really felt good. It did. So this has completely changed the way I look at resolving conflicts. And that's the way I want to go henceforth. Seek God's direction first. It may not come easy with me because this is entirely new to me. But I know God is there to help me every step of the way. So thank you, Pastor Tom, for talking me into this class. I look forward to the next one. Thank you.